Hello everyone. Welcome back. Today, we've got some crucial news you don't want to miss. Let's dive right into the top financial headlines and break down what's happening. As the new week kicks off, let's take a look at 5 major economic events to keep an eye on. First up, after the market closes on Wednesday, Tesla will release its third quarter earnings report. This is a big deal for Wall Street. Elon Musk and Tesla have become major figures in the capital markets, especially as the election approaches. Musk has turned himself and Tesla into global icons, and with all eyes on the election, this earnings report carries a lot of weight. Tesla's stock has taken a hit this month, partly due to a disappointing product launch. So far this year, Tesla shares are down about 11%, while the S&P 500 has risen by 22.5%. Investors are keen to see if Tesla's earnings can justify its high price-to-earnings ratio, which is close to 60%, compared to the S&P 500's average of just 22%. Next, several major companies in the semiconductor industry will also report their earnings this week. These reports will help the market gauge whether the AI and chip sectors are experiencing a bubble or if they're still on a strong growth trajectory. On Monday after the market closes, Texas Instruments and Lam Research, LRCX, will be releasing their earnings. The semiconductor sector makes up about 11.5% of the S&P 500 by market cap, so their performance will significantly impact the overall market. Last week, TSMC posted impressive profits, giving a boost to the sector. The third important point is that the US will release some key economic data this week, particularly related to real estate. We'll also see reports on durable goods orders, consumer confidence, and first-time jobless claims. These figures are crucial for understanding the macroeconomic landscape in the US. Fourth, keep an eye on international oil prices. Last week, oil prices dropped by 7%, which was largely expected. You might wonder why there was such a sharp decline. There are 2 main reasons. First, tensions in the Middle East seem to be easing, with Israel delaying plans to strike Iran. This news significantly impacts the oil market. Second, there's a growing consensus in the international capital markets that China's economy is slowing down, leading to decreased oil demand from China. This is particularly interesting given that China is currently rolling out unprecedented stimulus measures, which typically signal increased demand. However, the global market doesn't seem convinced that this demand will materialize, raising doubts about the effectiveness of China's stimulus on the real economy. Finally, this week, the People's Bank of China has 2 key opportunities to indicate whether they will ramp up stimulus efforts. The first comes on Sunday night, US time, when they'll announce the 1-year loan prime rate. Last week, a central bank official hinted at a potential cut, which could give a little boost to the Chinese stock market if confirmed. If they miss that target, it could lead to disappointment. The second opportunity is on Friday, when the central bank will announce its policies regarding the Medium-Term Lending Facility, MLF. The market generally expects no changes to the MLF, but a cut to the loan prime rate seems more likely. The second important thing to share with you today comes from Bloomberg today about next week being a major IPO week for Asian markets. In the coming week, several new companies, including those from China, are set to hit the market. Bloomberg reports that around 20 companies in the Asia-Pacific region will be going public, aiming to raise a total of $8.3 billion. While we might not see any unicorns or giant IPOs, this $8.3 billion goal marks the largest weekly trading volume since April 2022. 2 notable companies to watch are from China. First up, China Resources Beverage Holdings, a bottled water manufacturer, is expected to announce its listing in Hong Kong on Wednesday. Interested investors should keep an eye on this one. The second is Horizon Robotics, an autonomous driving tech company, set to list on Thursday. China Resources aims to raise $649 million, while Horizon Robotics is targeting $696 million. Notably, this company has cornerstone investors like Alibaba and Baidu, indicating its significant value. Additionally, South Korea's Hyundai Motor India will have its IPO on Tuesday, targeting $3.3 billion, making it the largest listing for the week. Japan is also making waves with two notable IPOs, Tokyo Metro, aiming to raise $2.3 billion, and STEC, which is looking to secure $750 million. With so many new listings, this influx of companies is definitely a positive signal for the overall macroeconomic climate. At last, I want to share some important updates regarding the upcoming 2024 US presidential election, which is less than 3 weeks away, set for November 5th. As the election date approaches, it's vital to stay informed about the latest developments. Here are 4 significant updates to consider. First, a notable report from the NBC News reveals that Elon Musk is offering a daily reward of $1 million to individuals who sign a petition from his Political Action Committee. This initiative is aimed at registered voters in key swing states, including Pennsylvania. Musk's pledge to reward signers of this petition, which advocates for the preservation of free speech and the right to bear arms, has become a major headline in US media. During an event in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, he publicly announced this initiative, emphasizing the need to raise awareness about the petition. The announcement has generated considerable attention due to its unconventional approach to mobilizing voters. However, it raises significant legal questions about whether such financial incentives could violate federal election laws, which prohibit compensating individuals for voter registration or participation. While Musk has not explicitly instructed people to vote for Trump, the implications of his actions in supporting this political agenda are causing widespread debate and scrutiny. The second update comes from a Reuters exclusive, highlighting challenges faced by Musk-funded groups that aim to assist Trump in his re-election campaign. These political action committees, particularly in crucial swing states like Wisconsin and Nevada, are reportedly struggling to meet their outreach goals. Sources within these organizations have revealed that there are discrepancies in the number of voters contacted and concerns about the effectiveness of their strategies. In Wisconsin, for instance, the committee has set an ambitious goal to contact 450,000 voters, but many within the organization fear that they will fall short of this target. Furthermore, outreach workers have expressed dissatisfaction with their pay, which has led to difficulties in retaining staff. Despite the influx of cash to support these efforts, the execution of their voter mobilization plans has encountered significant hurdles, demonstrating the complexities of grassroots campaigning. The third key update comes from Bloomberg, focuses on the intensifying voter outreach efforts in Pennsylvania. Both the Harris and Trump campaigns are fully engaged in mobilizing voters, recognizing Pennsylvania as a pivotal state for achieving electoral success. The article features a voter named Poplar who conveyed his uncertainty about voting but indicated that he would support Harris if he chose to participate. The Democrats are relying on traditional party organizations and union support to drive turnout, while Trump's campaign has adopted a strategy involving external groups to engage non-traditional voters. Experts emphasize the importance of ground game tactics directly reaching out to voters as critical in competitive races. Historical patterns suggest that these grassroots efforts can significantly impact election outcomes, particularly in tightly contested states. Lastly, a piece from the Wall Street Journal discusses how investors are approaching the election. Financial advisors are cautioning against making major investment decisions linked to election results, citing the unpredictability of market reactions based on candidate victories. Nevertheless, many investors are placing bets on the potential success of Trump, with speculation rising regarding market performance under different leadership scenarios. For instance, shares of Trump's media company, Truth Social, have attracted attention despite questionable financial fundamentals, with a market valuation soaring to $6 billion, even as its advertising revenues remain minimal. This reflects a broader trend where investors are making decisions based on political forecasts, with many viewing Trump's presidency as favorable for certain sectors, such as energy and finance. In summary, as the election draws near, these updates highlight the intricate connections between political strategies and financial implications. Staying informed about these trends is essential, as they will undoubtedly play a significant role in shaping the upcoming election and its aftermath. That's all for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.